There you are.
Hello.
How are you?
I made it. I made it. I made it. I'm doing good. Driving right now, but I'm gonna pull over so we could do this so I won't be looking like away from you and then things like that. But I'm gonna pull over in 1 second.
Welcome to Say What in the Streets. This is Conversations with Say What, and I am your host, Siobhan Say What. Today we got a great episode for those that are tuning in. We got the Stay Mad coach. He's gonna talk to us today, let us know why he's so mad. Why you mad, son?
So yeah, stay mad.
Coach to the show. Welcome.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Honored to be here.
I'm glad you came because we got some things to learn today, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, I know a little bit. I like to feel and think that I know a little so I could learn a lot. So hopefully I can answer the questions that you have and give some insight, drop some gems, and inspire some people to manifest their dreams.
Absolutely. So why don't we start with telling the people exactly who you are, what you do, where you're from, and how you became the Stay Mad coach.
Okay. So my name is Marcelino Brown Jr. I go by Stay Mad Coach because I stay manifesting a dream. So it's an acronym for Manifest a Dream. I'm born and raised in Washington, D.C., the Maryland area. And I lived in Florida for the last 8 years of my life. I'm 32 years of age. And I went to school to become a certified holistic wellness life coach, health and life coach in 2016, because I've always been passionate and just super ambitious to help people become as healthy as possible, you know, in every aspect, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that, you know, create our life and create, you know, just life. So that's what I do as a holistic health and life coach is I teach people the importance of mind, body, and spirit detoxification, eliminating high inflammatory foods, processed foods, GMOs, and things that toxify the body, neurotoxins, things that weaken the immune system, create depression, anxiety, stress. Just people have a holistic, a holistic modality of just eliminating these things. I don't like to make any claims to say I treat, diagnose, or heal anybody or any way, but I have worked with hundreds and thousands of clients all the way across the world. I got clients in Belgium, South Korea, UK, Jamaica, Canada, all across the country. And I've had the privilege of working with some celebrities like Mike Epps, Maurice Space, NBA championship winner. I work with some like the Instagram celebrities, John Bourne. He's an artist who paints for all types of celebrities like Mayweather and you name him. He's done some artwork for them and just people in general. I like to say like I'm a celebrity health coach because I coach people who celebrate their lives in general. You don't have to be a celebrity like in Hollywood, but you are a celebrity to me if you allow me to coach you because we're going to celebrate your health, wealth, goals, and dreams. Because all a celebrity is doing is they're fulfilling their passion so much that they celebrated what they love doing so much that they made all these other people celebrate them as well. Now they're a celebrity. So I tell people like I work with people who only value themselves as a celebrity, no matter who you are, where you're from, and whatever your background is. So I don't like for people to think, oh, he's a celebrity health coach, so he don't work with people like me. It's like, no, it's not like that at all.
Right.
So people sometimes they get that the misconception that I only work with high paying clients and things of that such. And that's not the case. If you go to madmoss.com, my website, click on reviews, you will read reviews from over 100 plus people that I worked with, and that's not 100 celebrities, you know, like, but it's 100 celebrities in my eyes because they were willing to invest into their health and celebrate themselves enough to, you know, appreciate the value of their health. I mean, there's nothing else that you could value more than that. And when you do, you diminish your health along the way. So I know I said a lot, but in a nutshell, I help people manifest a dream through the power of their health. My company's Health, Wealth, Goals, and Dreams. And I teach people how to manifest a dream using their health. I even have a C-Mall store that I'm going back to right now. In Silver Spring, Maryland, we opened up the first C-Mall store, the M.A.D Mall store.
Hold on. You you're breaking up. You're breaking up really bad.
True.
Can you hear me?
Did
Can
I
you hear me?
pause? Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear you
you're
now.
frozen. Okay. Okay, so you're basically about to do this whole interview. I even asked you no more questions. So why did you choose holistic health instead of the traditional medicinal health?
I was raised vegetarian from beginning of life, from birth. So it was like instilled in me from my dad. I went vegan at yeah, my dad pretty much introduced it to my mom and the family. And I've been vegan now for 20 plus years. And I never had a lot of different meat that people grew up on, like turkey, steak, chicken, ham. I never had that in my life. You know, seafood I never had in my life. I'm 35. So it just made it easier to go the holistic route, to become a holistic coach versus a traditional, just to like a nutritionalist or someone who just wants to teach you about the physical aspects of health. And definitely had to go this route because it made more sense to use the mind, body, and spirit to heal yourself versus, man-made medicine.
When you were coming up, did you see a difference in your performance in school physically and mentally and emotionally compared to other students around you that wasn't vegan?
Absolutely. Definitely energy and just more clarity. Uh, I don't want to say anything else other than that because, it'd just be biased, but I do feel like overall I had more mental clarity, just a clearer conscious, and decision making has been totally different because I'm disciplined with what I consume. So it makes it easier to make those same decisions when it comes to being around certain people, places, and things. I realized growing up, a lot of children would just pick anything. They would eat anything. They would do what everybody else is doing because they easily influence, and they following the status quo. They're following, the market of the beast. Is like they following McDonald commercials and all of these things that is promoted on a massive level. And I would see a lot of my friends just grab anything that sparkles and glitters. Like if it say it tastes good, they eat it. They tried things without looking into the ingredients or looking into what that product could cause you short term, mid term, long term. So I seen a lot of that growing up and seen a lot of kids become extremely sick right in front of my face. And I didn't have to deal with those type of things at a certain point because growing up, I wasn't vegan, I was vegetarian. So I actually had a surgery in my back at the age of 4 from a tumor that I had the size of a tennis ball from the dairy and other, things that I was still eating growing up. So I've had the best of both worlds and was able to experience what it's like to eliminate, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. Like I said, even having surgeries and things of that such, how to take away the allergy symptoms and allergies that I had from birth. I always thought that I would always have allergies and pollen season and all that, but I eliminated all of that. And it was all due to the holistic approach, of going completely plant-based. And I don't like to base it all on veganism because that's not the answer to everything. It's just consciousness overall, mind, body, and spirit, internal, external, how you treat yourself and your environment is a big part of who you are. So all of those things come into play. So I don't like to highlight that, oh, just go vegan and your life change, because that's not how it works.
Right. So earlier you mentioned detoxing, and that seems to be, I don't want to say the trend, but it seems to be the thing that, a lot of people are doing these days. I don't even know if they know how to properly detox. But could you explain, in your opinion, what the importance of detoxing is and how to properly detox?
Absolutely. So detoxification will inquire you to eliminate things that cause toxification, right? Because you're taking it out, you detox. And so in the simplest terms is any food, any product, or, smoking, drinking, of course, to eliminate that for at least 7 days gives the internal biological system time to reset and recalibrate itself just within the first 7 days. every 7 years, your cells replenish, rejuvenate. You have a whole new cellular system. But that can't happen if you're eating the same way every single 7 years, right? If you're still eating the foods you ate last 7 years previously, so forth and so on. So detoxification is critical on a consistent basis because it's like using the bathroom. It's like urinating or, anytime you release the waste, you're detoxing. So to not take in toxins so much to the point where you have a toxic overload, which leads to depression, mood swings, anxiety, cardiovascular health, everything from your coughs, your cold, your flus, all these are symptoms that come from a toxic overload. So when you detox, the proper way to do it, in my personal opinion, people may have different feelings and emotions, is to go at least 2 weeks or a little longer. I have a 28-day plant-based detox program that I provide to my clients. It's a complete, comprehensive, step-by-step manual, and it's a guide. It's a whole book that shows you what to eat, what not to eat, meal plans, over 50 recipes, daily checklists, breathing techniques, and everything that you would need to know without any product, which I do provide products to help with the herbs and with the M.A.D moss. However, it's like you could be an alcoholic and then start going to AA meetings, but the minute you leave the AA meeting, if you drink a beer, some people would justify you didn't drink because you didn't drink hard liquor, but you still drank alcohol because it's beer, it's wine, right? So if you're eating steak, turkey, chicken, and ham on a regular basis, and you feel like I'm going to take this detox tea or these detox herbs, or I'm going to take out the pork, but you still eat the chicken, it's all still toxic, right? So it's like, I give those examples because a legitimate, real way to detox is to take out the things that are toxic, eliminate the heavy, hard toxins, at least for 2 weeks, if not longer, given that central nervous system time to recalibrate, your biological system time to recalibrate, and things go back to homeostasis. So whereas it's like functioning normally, because right now it's working so hard to get out all these heavy metals and chemicals and just product made stuff. It's not even really food. Right. It's made in a lab, so that makes it a product. If it's in a bag, it's a product. If it's in a box, it's a product. Your real whole foods don't even have ingredients. Apple don't have ingredients. It has nutrients. Right. Orange, kale, spinach, these whole foods don't have ingredients. So the minute you got to flip it over to read the ingredient, you already know in most cases you're in the red zone. So to sum it up, detoxification will be not just detoxing from the internal biological organs, but now you got mental toxins from stress, worry, doubt, fear. That creates turmoil, weakens the immune system, so you have to let go of those toxins as well. That's where meditation comes in at, visualization, powerful words of affirmation. And then, the spirit would be whoever you look up to, your high power. I believe that we are gods. So I feel like, just get more in tune with your spirit through, again, meditation, all these different facets. So the mind, body, spirit detox, I think, is the ultimate way to go about it. So you're not depending on a product or even a certain regimen to be the one-all fix-all, because it doesn't work like that. You're not just a body. You are a mind, a body, and a spirit. That's why I could cut both of your arms and your legs off and you can still exist. So you can't be your arms and your legs if you still exist without arms and legs. So you're not your body at all.
Right.
Because you can live and exist without these body parts.
Right.
So what part are you? So it's like that just goes a little bit deeper into making how deep it is to not just focus on the body when detoxing, but understand that there's a mind and spirit that needs to be detoxified as well, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it is. It does. It makes perfect sense. So there you go. Let's talk a little bit about your business ventures. You have your own brand. Yes, you have, what is it? You have CMOS. I don't want to say it wrong.
Right, yeah, I got the M.A.D moss. M.A.D moss is the brand. CMOS is the actual product and the main ingredient of the brand. I'm real big on branding, so like I love the apparel. I'm about to get my car wrapped in a couple of days. I got the medallion made, and it's all for the same reason why McDonald's would keep putting commercials out for a product that kills you, right? And we all know McDonald's ain't good. There's no argument. There's no debate. It's just what it is.
Right.
So I decided to start a company that will make it look like it's already been here. Like I started this with a mad emoji on your phone. Like this is the angry emoji on your phone. Is how I started this logo.
Yeah.
And I put mad on top and moss on the bottom. So it's already psychologically in your mind when you see this. You're like, I've seen that before. Yeah, you probably use it every day in your phone.
Yeah.
So that was one way I went about it. But the company Health, Wealth, Goals, and Dreams I started back in 2016 was more based on coaching, life coaching, mentorship, and teaching people the importance of their health, wealth, goals, and dreams. CMOS came along in 2019 with my lady who I met right here on Instagram in 2019, September 6th. And we started CMOS just a couple months afterwards, and we built the number one CMOS company in the world. And I say that only because there's no other CMOS company that is backed by a certified holistic wellness life coach like myself, and with the morals and principles to hold up not just M.A.D Moss, but how to manifest a dream with this product. I get to show people from living experience. My wife worked at her job for 9 years. She was able to quit, never had to take a COVID test or the vaccine because she was able to quit her job and make, CMOS her primary source of income. And it's been a dream come true. We help people, we ship out hundreds and, it's been thousands of jars we've been shipping out all across the country, even outside the country. We opened up a store, and there's so many different attributes that I'm, allowing people to plug in with the M.A.D Moss. They can become a M.A.D Moss distributor. They can become a M.A.D Moss affiliate. They can become a M.A.D Moss ambassador. They can even franchise with the M.A.D Moss or start their own CMOS company. And we help them with the branding, marketing, sales, pre-sales. And you could start your own CMOS business. And we show you step by step on how that looks, how that works, from providing the CMOS to you, wholesale, even as far as having capsules and different herbs, putting people in position to where they could literally manifest their dreams utilizing health first and foremost. So that's what this company has done for me, for many others. And that's what I'm, so ambitious and so eager to share with so many people, that CMOS has changed my life, health-wise, wealth-wise. I've accomplished more goals because of it. And I'm not just manifesting a dream with it now, other people are too.
Yeah. And your CMOS has like different flavors and
yeah, we switched it up. So a lot of people think like, how do you get that out to people? Because we have a particular formula to manufacture and producing a product, but we started off with just a regular CMOS by itself, CMOS Gold. And then my lady got creative and added coconut activated charcoal to it, which helped not just with the detoxification, but it helps keep the product, the shelf life a lot longer because of, I don't know the scientific reasons behind it, but it combines with the CMOS so well that not that you want to keep it on your shelf longer, it lasts a little bit longer in your refrigerator, the coconut activated charcoal moss, but it helps a lot with the skin, the hair, the nails, antibacterial, antifungal, a lot of crazy stuff that has been helping with. But so we started with the regular, came into the coconut activated charcoal moss, having the first and only black CMOS on the market. And then she got creative again and added the chlorophyll to it. And then we got the green Hulk moss that helps with detoxifying the blood. So those were the first three we started with. Was the original, the activated charcoal with the black, and then the green. And then she got like, okay, let's add some flavor to it, and made the black strawberry. So that gave us 4 different mosses. And then she went buck wild with it. And let's do raspberry, let's do mango, let's do strawberry, let's do peach, let's do pineapple. So we have all of those flavors right now, more to come in. It's life changing. Now your kids can eat it out the jar. Normally you would add your CMOS to your shake or your smoothie because most people are not familiar or cannot gravitate to that texture. It's not so much as the taste, it's the texture that people like not too sure of, and it's different. But you add it to your shake and your smoothie and you just don't taste nothing.
Yeah.
But now with the flavored organic fruit moss that we have, you could eat it directly out the jar and enjoy every single bite and probably finish the jar sitting right there.
That's nice. That's really nice.
It's amazing.
So you told us a little bit about the benefits of sea moss and you told us a little bit about your products. Let's talk about you being in the holistic field. There has been, I don't know, for the past several years, a list of holistic professionals that have disappeared or have suddenly wound up dead. Does that have any kind of impact on you to make you sometimes not want to go so hard, or does it make you want to keep getting that holistic message out there?
That's a great question. A little bit of both. You know, the more mature I become and the more I grow personally, spiritually, and mentally, I know you stand for something or you die for nothing, you know. So like I'm willing to have that type of posture and knowing that this is something that is beyond important, that if I die because of sharing this message, I die for something that's very meaningful, because you're going to die anyway. So for the people who have passed on because of their message, there was a method to it and they served their purpose, in my opinion, because that's what they were willing to do. I've had the fear before, and, you know, I think my whole approach now with Stay Mad, and I didn't answer that question, that came about because first my Instagram name was Mr. HWGD, which is Health, Wealth, Goals, and Dreams. And then I'm always enthusiastic, always got all this energy, and people always ask, like, how you stay like that? And one day my ex-girlfriend, I never forget, she was like, I haven't seen you angry in a long time. My reply was, well, I stay mad. And she was like, how? I haven't seen you mad in a while. I'm like, the first thing came to my mind, because I do acronyms real fast, is motivated all day. So I'm like, I stay motivated all day because I'm always motivated, like always. Like, it's not too many times when I'm not motivated. I'm always inspired and motivated. I never need somebody to motivate me. I get motivated by people, but it's not a need. So it was like, I'm going to stay mad now. And I changed my name to that. And it's like, it gave me more energy to lead in the holistic approach and share the message and get it out there to the masses, even if that was the effect, you know, even if my life was on the line. However, knowing that you're going to physically disappear, you got to give up this physical experience anyway. What are you here for while you're here? What is your purpose? What do you want to serve? How you want to serve? And how far you want to go with that? And since I know my purpose, at least enough of it to know that I don't have a fear of someone taking me away or killing me or me dying from sharing my passion. It wouldn't be a passion if I wasn't going to go as far as it takes me.
Right.
You know, it's because of my passion why I'm able to go buy the food I just bought and drive the car that I drive and pay my bills and live a life, just a regular life. I'm only able to do that because of my message and because of my passion to share that message. And I didn't come up with health, wealth, goals, or dreams. I didn't create the word mad or moss. I'm not even trying to invent anything new. I'm just using concept and creativity and imagination to show people that we all was told, chase your dreams. We was all told, you know, set goals. We were all told, go to school, make money, and, you know, pay bills. But no one told you have to be healthy in order to do all of those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like they told us backwards, like, yeah, you can be whatever you want when you grow up, son. And you know that you tell your kids dream big. It's like, can I manifest that dream without my health? No.
Right.
So let's start with health first. Let's start with mental health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health. Not just go to the gym and work out, not just go on a diet, not just detox. Let's talk about environmental health. You know, do you clean your house? Do you clean your car? Do you clean your purse? Do you clean your ear? Like a lot of different things that people neglect on a regular basis is what I wanted to go over and cover and just part of my message to the people. And it's not the deepest. It's like, I really feel like there's other holistic practitioners and doctors and people out there that go a lot deeper and they can help a whole lot more. I don't have that knowledge under my belt as of yet. I just have a very wise way of helping people see things they already been looking at, but they can't get a clear vision because they have so much blockage in their pineal gland. They just don't have a clear vision because they have so much toxicity and doubt and fear and all these intangible things that don't even exist.
Right.
I just have a magical way of bringing it to you in a way where you're like, damn, that do make sense. I should manifest my dream, shouldn't I? Shit, why am I still settling? Like, I hope you see it a little different. Like, damn, I am eating dead animals. Like, if I'm living life and I'm going to experience death one way or another, why would I eat death during my life? Fuck vegan, fuck plant-based, forget all those topics. Excuse my language. It's more so like, why are you eating death?
Right.
People don't even take on that concept. Why are you couldn't feed a newborn life death? Newborn right out the womb. Give them a dead animal and they die too. Just regular logic. You can't even deny it or argue it or debate it. It's just what it is. You can't feed a newborn life death and expect it to live life. You just gave it death. So I just have a different approach and a different way of seeing things to help people see things a lot different. And that's what I think.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to become vegan or vegetarian, what is, in your opinion, the best way to wean into that, I guess you could say?
The best way to make the transition?
Yeah.
I would say detoxification. You know, you have to detox first. You shouldn't even go after the titles. Go after being healthy, because the titles will leave you so confused out here these days. They put vegan title on Oreo cookies. So if you're thinking, oh, it's vegan, I'm good, you're wrong. If you're thinking it's vegetarian, I'm good, you're wrong, because now they was able to market that for their benefit. So I think it's critical to detox, take these toxic products out of your body for a long enough time and replenish your body with high nutrient dense foods, superfoods, water, you know, chlorophyll, get the things in your body that it requires so that you don't even have the cravings for the toxicity anymore. Yeah. You know, because that's all it is. And then you don't have to even strive to go vegetarian or vegan. You could just be in pursuit of being healthy. And if that consists not eating dead animals, and if somebody want to call that vegan, so be it. I couldn't be so vegan because I got leather in my car. And technically vegans don't support leather, right?
Right.
Technically. So that's why I don't promote veganism as much. You know, I may use the hashtag, I may use that to help people understand that I don't eat dead animals because they don't want to hear it in those terms. But I'd rather tell somebody I don't eat death. So what do you want to call me? I'm just a spiritual being in the human body, but I don't eat death. What do you want to call that? Conscious? Let's call it conscious then. Because I'm just thinking about what I eat before I eat it. That's all I'm doing. I don't think I need a title for that. I don't think I need to be called vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, nothing, to just know that that lion is not called a carnivore, and that zebra is not called a vegan, and that elephant is not called a vegan elephant, but that's a vegan elephant though. It don't eat animals.
So could somebody still eat meat and be considered healthy?
To their own standard, I'm sure, because 98, 99% of the world functions off thinking that meat is a staple to your health. They think that you can't live healthy without having some type of animal flesh, without some type of dead, rotten animal. Like when you think of it like that, it's like, does that sound healthy?
Yeah. If only they knew what was in McDonald's.
That's so funny. Does that sound healthy? Can you be healthy eating something that sounds like that, let alone who knows what it tastes like and what it would do to you short-term, mid-term, long-term? Of course, they have to make it taste good. That's the least they can do, is make it taste good. And they're only doing that with seasonings, which is herbs. So you're seasoning flesh with herbs and spices that come directly from the earth, and you don't have no bone in your body that would eat that flesh, first and foremost, fresh, meaning kill it with your hands and your teeth like the lion do. Go kill the cow, the pig, the chicken, even the fish you get out the water, bite its head off. without no seasoning. Blood is going to be shed regardless if you get your hands bloody or pay somebody else to get their hands bloody. Somebody got to shed the blood.
Yeah.
Every dead animal you ever ate, blood was shed.
Right.
Point blank, period. So do we need to live off another species' blood to be healthy? Definitely not our people. Maybe other people. Maybe they can eat that and they be healthy. But these people, we're not built like that.
No, we're not. You made a post not too long ago that I found really interesting. You had a post showing the number of youth that had diabetes between 1980 and you got
2009.
Yeah.
I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy. 53,670, some crazy number like that. And those numbers are way outdated. You know, it's probably double or triple that at this point, unfortunately. And that's type 2 diabetes. That's all onset lifestyle created. And that's a whole nother story. That's extremely sad, you know, just to know that every day kids are dying over their daily consumption of what they perceive to be food. And it's just products, it's chemicals, it's drugs.
Yeah.
And it's no blame or shame on no parent. But let's face it, parents are killing their kids.
Yeah, there was a kid, I forget his name, but he had went viral a while ago for like eating a lot. And I think over the last few months or so, he passed away. The little boy passed away. And wow. It's just, yeah, parents got to do better. Not even just with the food, but even the medications, right? That they're putting these young kids on, which is messing them up.
Well, it's all part of the whole program, Food Drug Administration, FDA. They feed drugs to America. So the Food and Drug Administration, they have it set up to where we're going to feed you something that you think is food. It's going to fuck you up real bad. And upon you getting fucked up, we're going to make you feel like you're going to get fixed with our drugs. And we're going to administrate it all. And then you're going to be addicted to our foods and our drugs for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yes, that's wild. Okay, so I'm going to play this game with you real quick.
Games. I don't play games.
It's fun. It's fun. It's educational. It's called Tell Me Why You Mad, Son.
Tell me why you mad, son. That's what you want to know?
So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, 2 true or false and 1 multiple choice.
Okay.
And it's going to test your knowledge.
Let's do it.
So the first question, what year did Dr. SayD win his case against the New York Supreme Court by proving he cured AIDS? Was it A, 1990, B, 2016, or C, 1988?
I want to say 90. I could be wrong, though.
You are.
88.
88.
88. Yep.
88.
I was 88.
Okay. Question 2. Vegans save 1,100 gallons of water a day. True or false?
True.
Yes.
That I do know.
Yes, that is so true. I didn't know this. I didn't know because it was from what I was reading. It says like the meat industry, they waste like a third of drinkable water like on a daily basis.
Yep.
And there's millions of people out here that don't even have drinkable water, which is crazy.
Yeah, you wonder why I stay mad.
Tell them why you mad. Okay, last one. Herbal supplements bought in stores are safe and evaluated by the FDA. True or false?
Herbal supplements bought in stores are safe?
Yeah, yes. Are they safe and evaluated by the FDA?
No.
Correct.
Absolutely not.
I didn't even know that.
Because if it was, then it has to be considered a drug.
Yeah, they consider them herbal supplements. So they don't even, technically, they're not even regulated.
Right.
Wow. So people are just going up in stores and they think because it says, you know, whatever herb, and it doesn't even have to contain that herb in it.
At all.
People out here getting bamboozled.
We've been bamboozled from the beginning.
What do we put in our bodies?
All kinds of shit.
It's crazy.
For real.
So if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, the Stay Mad Coach, buy your products, become your client, how could they do that?
They could directly DM me at Stay Mad Coach on Instagram, at Stay Mad Coach, or they could contact me through my website to purchase the product, madmoss.com, MADMOSS.com. And very personable. You could book a session right there directly if you want to have a consultation about your health and detoxification and manifesting your dreams. My sessions are only $99 for 45 minutes. And we go over what's holding you back, what's slowing you down, what's keeping you away from the goals you want to accomplish, and a proven crystal clear method on what it will look like getting there and how to go about closing that gap from where you are to where you want to be.
Nice.
So madmoss.com is the website, and Stay Mad Coach will be the way you DM me on Instagram.
Okay. Well, do you have any last words for the viewers?
Yes, the last words would be stay manifesting your fucking dreams.
Absolutely.
No, I really appreciate this opportunity overall. And the best thing I could tell people is you only have 86,000 seconds per day, 1,144 minutes a day, and it all boils down to 24 hours. Not one person get 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour more than you. You all have an equal amount of time. It's all about how you utilize it. So don't think about your past or your future. Just enjoy this very moment right now because it will disappear one day. You don't know when, you don't know how, but you do know that one day you will not physically be here for all the right reasons. And it makes us appreciate this a lot more if you could use it in that way. Some people get fearful about life when they think about that, but I get excited when I think about how one day I won't be here. And I don't know what day that's going to be, what time, what minute, what moment. So how do I want to be right now that I am here? I want to be healthy, I want to be happy, and I want to be humble, no matter what. And those are the three things I like to stay, is just healthy, happy, and humble as much as possible. And encourage people to stay mad on their journey. Stay mad. Anger can do a lot for you if you know how to channel it. It does a lot more for you than just sitting still being sad. My acronym for SAD is stressed and depressed. So if you're not taking Mad Moss, you're taking Sad Moss. So make sure you get your Mad Moss if you want to manifest a dream and enjoy this thing called life, because you only get one of them.
That's right. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. I thank you again for coming on to talk to me.
Absolutely. And because I'm sorry, I was going to say, because you brought me on your channel, make sure you shoot me your address after this through DM so I can send you a package. Just let me know if you want whatever moss you want to try, pineapple, mango, strawberry, raspberry. Let me know what you want to try, and I'm going to send that to you within today or tomorrow. I'll get it shipped out and send you a tracking number.
Oh, gratitude, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
But no, again, I do appreciate you. I learned some things today. Hopefully the viewers learned some things, and we'll be seeing more of you, I'm sure.
Let's do it. I appreciate your time and everything in your existence. So stay mad out there and contact me. Make sure you get the address to me.
Absolutely.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Peace.
And whether you want to believe it or not, it's a fact. The healthier your body is, your mind and your spirit, the easier it is for you to manifest what you want in a reality. Taking care of your health is more important than anything else you're ever going to be able to take care of. Because if you have the money, and if you're able to accomplish the goals and live the dreams, you can't do it if you're unhealthy. So make sure you put that first, mind, body, and spirit, to manifest the dream, and stay M.A.D.